In this video, I'm going to review Louis Navellier's brand new report bundle that's just been released called the Singularity AI Stock Revolution. In these special reports, Louis is giving the research and the stock picks of AI companies that are currently driving the AI revolution that you really need to pay attention to if you're interested in tech and AI, because these companies are going to change basically the way we work and way we live, and also for the people who take action, it's going to create a lot of wealth for them. So I'm going to review that. I'm going to talk a little bit about the big idea behind what's driving these companies, and also at the end of the video I'm going to give you my final thoughts on Louis Navellier's Growth Investor service, because having been a member for about a year. So before I get into reviewing the reports, I just want to give you a quick big idea of what is going on at the moment with AI, because I think it's really important to understand. So AI is accelerating at a massive rate, and the intelligence of AI has recently sort of passed an inflection point where AI is rapidly becoming more intelligent than human intelligence, which is actually quite scary. And the long and short of it is that AI is going to be accelerating over the next couple of years, and the intelligence of AI is going to be becoming such that it is going to revolutionize so many industries that we work in. And the downside to a lot of this is that many people's jobs are going to be replaced by AI. So many manual jobs such as manufacturing, like making cars and other things, they're going to disappear with the AI robotics revolution that is just around the corner. Even doctors and surgeons, they're probably going to be replaced as well, because robotics will do the surgeries and AI is going to basically probably become your new doctor. So basically AI is fundamentally changing the workplace, and as such is going to be changing the economy. And obviously for the select few, this is going to generate a lot of wealth for the people building these companies and the people investing in these companies. But for the rest of us who rely on these jobs for work, well, we're going to be kind of left out in the cold. And this is really the big idea behind these reports and Louis' latest presentation called the Singularity AI Revolution. Basically, AI is accelerating at such a rate now that it's going to wipe out hundreds of thousands of jobs in the American economy as AI basically replaces all of these workforces. But basically, that's kind of like the depressing bit. The exciting bit is that people are just going to have to find new ways of generating wealth and new ways of thinking of how to make money. And basically, this is really the big idea behind these reports, because Louis is listing, as I've said, various companies that are going to be just exploding in various industries, but if early investors get in, can generate a lot of wealth. So that's kind of like the big idea. Let's get into reports. So I've got the list of the reports here, but I'm going to read out for you. So the first one is the Singularity 7 report. This is a fascinating report. So in this report, Louis has basically found seven companies that aren't widely publicly known, but are embracing AI to accelerate their growth, revenue, and profitability. So basically, this is the big idea behind this report. These companies are, creating AI-based systems. They're replacing their workforce because the AI systems can just do the work way quicker and more efficiently than a human can, and hence the growth of these companies is going to be exponential over the next couple of years. And there's 7 of these companies in different sort of industries that are going to take advantage of AI to explode their growth. And that is really the Singularity 7 report. Fascinating report. Unfortunately, I can't give you the stocks because it's for members only. But I can tell you, after reading it, is really interesting. Because these 7 companies are really embracing AI, creating AI systems to accelerate their growth and profitability. So over the next year or two, they could see some pretty rapid growth. That's the first report. Second report is a physical AI revolution. What a lot of people don't know is that AI is soon to be coming into the physical world. In fact, a good example of this is Elon Musk's robo-taxi service that is launching in June in Austin, Texas. But over the next year or two, we're going to see AI coming into the physical realm. You know, we're talking robo-taxis, robo-drones, you know, advanced robotics in factories, and a whole loads of different areas. Definitely going to be in the military as well. You know, a lot of military contractors are going to be using robots to replace armies and stuff like that. So the physical AI revolution is going to be massive, and a lot of people don't see it coming. And this is really what's behind this report. So Louis has identified 5 companies at the center of the AI physical revolution that are creating advanced robotics using AI, but basically you're going to see exponential growth over the next couple of years. This is going to be a massive growth area for AI, because AI is not just going to be digital, it is also going to be physical in the you know, sort of automotive cars, vehicles, and advanced robotics. So this is another great report. Loved it. I think the 5 picks are all going to do really, really well. The next report is navigating the AI revolution, the 7 sectors most vulnerable to AI and the 5 stocks to avoid. So yeah, in this report you're going to really get an idea of the 7 industries that are going to be impacted most by AI and 5 stocks you should avoid. And the last report, which is really, really interesting, is the Inner Circle, investing in AI unicorns before they go public. Now, if you don't know, the key way to make money or make a lot of money investing is to invest before everyone else, i.e. before a company goes through an IPO. But obviously this is really difficult because you either need to be an insider, or you basically need to be an insider or know the company owners and directors before they do the IPO, which leaves most average investors out in the cold. But in this report, Louis has found a backdoor way through a fund that allows ordinary people to invest in it to get exposure to new AI unicorns. This is probably the most interesting report, because through this fund you're basically acting as a venture capitalist because you're investing in early growth companies before they go public. And I can tell you the most amount of money you're going to make in an IPO is investing before a company goes on an IPO, because you're just going to get stock at penny level. And once a company goes public, that penny rapidly turns into dollars and even more dollars. So you can make a lot of money very, very quickly. So I found this report fascinating because most people, well, the vast majority of people have no idea how to do this, but Louis is going to fill you in through how to do this for a very specialized fund. So that is basically the Singularity report bundle. Fascinating report. Also, another thing you get with the near future report is obviously Louis' monthly and weekly newsletters, where he gives you a new pick and brings you up to date with what the markets are doing. Also, I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the Growth Investor, having been a member for a year. I've been a member for a year. I've invested in a couple of Louis stocks and I still hold them, and they're actually doing pretty well, and they're starting to really catch fire now. And I think they're only going to increase as the AI revolution takes effect through this year and next year. So, the stocks I hold are doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. And I think they're really going to start taking off this year and next year, especially as AI really starts to develop and the physical AI revolution takes hold. I think probably later on this year. So I'm pretty chuffed with Louis' service. He offers one of the best AI and tech stock advisory services out there. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. If you're interested in AI tech, on AI stocks and tech investing, Louis offers one of the best services. So I definitely think it's worth at least you trying it. for at least 30 to 60 days to see if you like it and if you get value. Because with Louis Navellier's membership, you get the 90-day money-back guarantee, so you can join, absolutely no risk. And if you don't like it, within 90 days you can contact customer services and get your money back. And they're pretty snappy getting back to you after dropping an email, giving them a call. So yeah, I think it's a no-brainer to try Louis' service, especially with these new reports, because these new reports they're absolute fire. They've given me so many ideas of new AI stock opportunities that potentially have the opportunity to grow 1,000% or more in the next couple of years as AI really starts to accelerate. So I strongly suggest you give Louis Navellier's Growth Investor a try, especially seeing they just reduced the price. You can join Louis Navellier's Growth Investor for just $49, which locks your membership in for 6 months. So for $49, you'll get immediate access to all of his reports, all of his other AI reports and tech recommendations, the Growth Investor newsletter, and the weekly updates, and also his specialized stock grading service. So much value for $49. I think you'd be daft not to give it a try. So if you want to try Louis Navellier's Growth Investor risk-free for 90 days and join for $49, I'll leave a link in the comment description below. Just click the link, takes you through to the official website, which is actually the cart page where you can have a read of everything you get. Make your payment and you'll be emailed your log-on details to the member-only website pretty much immediately. So yeah, if you want to join Louis Navellier's Growth Investor, link in the comment description below. Anyway, hope you got value from the video, and I'll speak to you all very soon.